Did you know that after 60, you could be losing up to 3% of your leg muscle mass every year without even noticing? According to Harvard Medical School, this condition, called sarcopenia, is one of the leading causes of leg weakness, falls, and loss of mobility in older adults. One morning, you wake up with a sharp, painful cramp in your leg. It's not just a passing discomfort, it's your body sounding the alarm. Stay with me until the end of this video, and I'll show you how to prevent cramps, rebuild your leg strength, and stay independent for years to come, just by making a few simple daily changes. Many people assume that leg weakness, fatigue, or nighttime cramps are just part of getting old. But here's the truth. Age isn't the real culprit. The deeper cause lies in a lack of proper movement and scientifically backed nutrition. There's one concept you need to know and remember: sarcopenia. It's the gradual loss of muscle due to inactivity and poor nutrition, especially lacking in protein, vitamin D, and essential minerals. According to the World Health Organization and Mayo Clinic, over 50 million older adults worldwide are currently living with muscle loss, and the number is rising fast. Sarcopenia doesn't just make you feel weak. It sets off a chain reaction: balance issues, more frequent stumbles, muscle weakness and fatigue, and eventually, the loss of your independence. At the same time, there's another silent threat: bone density loss. When weak muscles combine with brittle bones, a simple fall can lead to a hip fracture, and months, or even a lifetime, of being bedridden. What many people don't realize is that a major cause behind this is vitamin D deficiency. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't absorb calcium properly, leaving both your muscles and bones more fragile. So no, the problem isn't just aging. The problem is not being given the right knowledge to keep your legs strong as you grow older. But the good news? You can change that, starting today. Now, let's dive into the first solution: a muscle and bone-boosting diet. Too many people believe that weak muscles, sore legs, or nighttime cramps are just the price of aging. But in reality, most of these symptoms come from one root cause: poor nourishment. After 60, your body's nutritional needs shift dramatically. Digestion slows, nutrient absorption decreases, and a single meal lacking essential nutrients can rapidly weaken your musculoskeletal system, raising the risk of falls, balance issues, and lost mobility. One familiar food with incredible nutritional power for seniors is the egg. A single egg contains high-quality protein, vitamin B12, and vitamin D, key nutrients that support muscle function and your nervous system. Vitamin B12 deficiency can lead to numbness in the legs, poor balance, and even memory issues. According to the U.S. National Institutes of Health, about 38% of adults over 60 are B12 deficient, most without even knowing it. Why? Because as we age, our stomach's ability to absorb this vitamin drops, even if we're still eating 3 full meals a day. Now you may wonder, if I eat well, why am I still weak or cramping? The answer lies not just in what you eat, but how you eat it. Older bodies need nutrients spread out through the day in smaller, more absorbable portions. A hard-boiled egg with breakfast, paired with a glass of milk or yogurt, can be a simple but powerful way to help your body rebuild muscle after a night of rest. There's also one often forgotten mineral that plays a critical role in muscle health: magnesium. Magnesium helps regulate muscle contractions, relaxes tissues, and prevents cramps. If you've ever been jolted awake by a leg cramp, magnesium deficiency could be the reason. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with low magnesium levels were twice as likely to suffer from cramps. Think of your muscles like a door. Magnesium is the hinge that lets it open and close smoothly. When you're low on magnesium, that hinge gets rusty, and even small movements can trigger pain and spasms. So instead of writing off cramps as just aging, see them for what they are: your body's warning sign. You can get magnesium from foods like almonds, pumpkin seeds, and spinach, or in supplement form if needed. Magnesium citrate is one of the most absorbable types, often recommended by health professionals for seniors. A safe daily dose ranges between 320 to 420 milligrams, but if you have kidney disease or take other medications, check with your doctor first. A real-life example is Mr. Harold, 76-year-old, living in San Diego. He used to be woken up several times a night by muscle cramps. After being guided by his son, a physical therapist, to adjust his diet, and add a magnesium citrate tablet in the evening. After just 5 weeks, he was able to sleep through the night and walk more steadily every morning. Besides protein and magnesium, another essential food is salmon. Salmon contains a high amount of vitamin D, omega-3, and high-quality protein. Omega-3 helps reduce inflammation, soothe damaged muscles, and speed up cell recovery. Vitamin D helps with calcium absorption and maintains bone density. According to a study published in the journal Nutrients in 2022, older adults who ate ocean fish at least twice a week had a 23% lower risk of hip fractures compared to those who rarely ate fish. If you can't eat salmon, you can substitute it with herring, sardines, or mackerel. It's recommended to eat 2 to 3 times a week, each serving about 100 to 150 grams, cooked by steaming or light grilling to preserve full nutritional value. We also cannot ignore leafy greens in a diet that supports muscles and bones. Leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, and collard greens are excellent sources of plant-based calcium and also rich in vitamin K, a key factor that helps calcium reach the right places in bones, avoiding calcium buildup in the wrong areas of the body. Harvard Health Publishing once warned that a lack of vitamin K can reduce bone density and increase fracture risk in older adults. Eating vegetables daily, especially in the evening, helps the body digest more easily and absorb fat-soluble vitamins better when combined with a small spoon of extra virgin olive oil. Overall, an ideal daily meal for people over 60 should start with a light breakfast of eggs, yogurt, and whole grain bread, lunch with salmon and steamed vegetables, dinner with bean soup and leafy greens. This is a balanced combination of protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals, while helping to prevent problems like cramps, muscle weakness, osteoporosis, and balance loss. Proper nutrition is not a luxury. It is a proactive step to protect your health, your independence, and your dignity. When you care about your daily meals, you are also taking care of your steps and your future. A healthy body after 60 doesn't come from luck. It comes from knowledge, persistence, and the right choices starting today. Nutrition after 60 is not simply about eating to feel full, but about eating to stay healthy, live independently, and live with quality. However, to maximize the benefits, older adults need to understand clearly how to use each food group and how to supplement safely, appropriately, and at the right time. With eggs, only eat 1 to 2 per day, preferably boiled or steamed. Avoid deep frying or eating raw eggs as it may cause digestive issues, especially for those with a history of high blood fat or heart disease. If you are taking cholesterol-lowering medication, consult your doctor about a suitable intake. Magnesium. If used as a supplement, prioritize magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate. These 2 forms are highly rated for absorption and less likely to cause side effects like diarrhea. The recommended dose for older adults is about 320 to 420 milligrams per day, divided into 1 to 2 doses after meals. Do not increase the dose without medical guidance, especially for those with kidney issues, diabetes, or taking diuretics. With salmon, it should be eaten 2 to 3 times a week, each time from 100 to 150 grams. Prefer grilling or steaming, and limit frying or cooking with salt and salty sauces. For those with blood pressure or heart conditions, monitor salt and oil intake. For leafy greens, eat 1 to 2 cups daily, either cooked or mixed in a salad with olive oil. If you are taking blood thinners like warfarin, consult your doctor before increasing intake of vitamin K-rich greens like spinach or collard greens. Additionally, if you need to use supplements like vitamin D, calcium, or omega-3, always check the product label, choose certified quality, and with clear dosages. Every body is a unique biological system. A dosage suitable for one person may not be safe for another. That's why older adults should regularly get blood tests, check liver and kidney functions to monitor absorption capacity and adjust supplementation accordingly. The biggest difference between a healthy diet and a wrong diet is not the number of dishes, but understanding the role of each nutrient and using them as part of a long-term health protection strategy. Eating right is the foundation for recovery, stable movement, mental clarity, and most importantly, maintaining control over your own life every single day. Solution 2. Leg strengthening exercises. After 60, physical activity is no longer a choice. It's a necessity to keep your legs strong, flexible, and to prevent unfortunate incidents like falls or fractures. But many people mistakenly think that exercise means going to the gym or running miles every day. The truth is quite the opposite. Small, simple movements you can do at home are often the golden remedy to regain leg strength and improve balance. One of the simplest yet most effective exercises is the single leg stand. Every time you stand on one leg for 10 seconds, you're activating all the key stabilizing muscles, including the thighs, core, and ankle ligaments. If done regularly in the morning and evening, after just 2 to 3 weeks, you'll notice a clear difference. Steadier steps, easier standing, and less wobbling when turning. A common question is, I don't have strength, can I still do it? The answer is, start from where you are. You don't need to be perfect. Simply rest one hand lightly on a chair for balance, lift one foot a few inches off the ground, breathe steadily, and look straight ahead. Practice 3 times per leg, 10 seconds each. This is a form of physical activity for seniors recommended by the American Geriatric Society for home practice. Besides balance, heel raises are another small movement with big benefits. When you raise your heels, you activate the calf muscles, known as the body's second heart, because they help pump blood back to the heart. Doing 10 to 15 heel raises every morning can boost circulation, reduce leg swelling, and prevent nighttime cramps. If you've ever been jolted awake by painful calf cramps, this is the exercise for you. To go further, try light squats, slowly sitting down and standing up in front of a chair. This targets all the major muscles in your thighs, hips, and glutes, essential for safely standing up, sitting down, and climbing stairs. Remember, you don't need to squat deep. Just bend your knees slightly, keep your back straight, and lightly engage your core. Do 5 to 10 reps per day, depending on your ability. If you're looking to ease muscle cramps, try leg cramp stretching exercises, gentle stretches for your calves and hamstrings. One simple move: stand one step away from a wall, place both hands on it, extend one leg back with the knee straight, shift your weight forward, and feel the light stretch in your calf. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch legs. This is a type of stretching exercise for leg cramps that helps relax muscles and reduce spasms. Another common question: I have joint pain, should I still exercise? The answer is yes, but choose the right exercises. That's why experts in healthy aging exercise recommend that older adults focus on low-impact movements that activate large muscle groups without stressing the joints. One of the best suggestions is walking, a seemingly simple activity that can greatly improve cardiovascular health, breathing, metabolism, and mobility. According to the World Health Organization, walking 30 minutes a day can reduce the risk of falls by 40% in people over 65. If your health allows, try alternating between slow and brisk walking to build endurance. For beginners, start with just 5 to 10 minutes and increase gradually. In addition to walking, a highly rated tool today is the rebounder, a small trampoline you can use at home. Rebounding, gently bouncing on a rebounder, increases lymphatic flow, improves balance, and activates all leg muscles without putting pressure on the joints. This exercise is like a gentle trampoline designed for older adults. Start with 2 to 3 minutes per day, then work up to 10 minutes. You can even play soft music while you move to keep it fun. And don't forget, after any workout, your body needs hydration, electrolytes, and proper nutrients. Vitamins for legs, such as vitamin D, magnesium, potassium, and B-complex vitamins, play a vital role in muscle recovery, preventing inflammation and cramps. However, there are risks to keep in mind. Older adults with high blood pressure, heart issues, or joint pain should avoid exercises that put all weight on one leg or involve sudden movements. Always warm up before exercising, and stop immediately if you feel dizzy, have chest pain, or difficulty breathing. If you're on medication or use assistive devices, like a cane or walker, make sure to exercise under the supervision of a healthcare provider or an experienced family member. Exercise is a journey. You don't need to move fast, only consistently. Strong legs don't come from harsh workouts, but from daily persistence, routine, and determination. Every step you take brings you closer to independence, freedom, and a proactive, healthy aging. Start today, not to become an athlete, but to become a stronger version of yourself. Solution 3. Proper health checkups and monitoring. At age 60 and beyond, changes in your body aren't always visible. You may still walk fine, eat normally, and feel okay. But inside, your body could already be lacking the vital elements needed to keep your bones strong, muscles active, and mind sharp. That's why, in addition to a healthy diet and regular exercise, older adults need a consistent, realistic, and science-based plan for medical checkups and health monitoring. One of the most serious, yet often undetected, issues in seniors is bone density loss. When your bone density drops, your bones become porous, brittle, and more prone to fractures. A small stumble, a minor slip in the bathroom, could lead to a fractured hip or spine. Injuries that can result in losing the ability to walk and becoming fully dependent on others. The most common, effective, and widely used method for assessing this is a DEXA scan, bone density DEXA scan. It's a non-invasive, quick, and painless test that shows whether your bones are healthy, mildly weakened, or already osteoporotic. According to the U.S. National Osteoporosis Foundation, all women aged 65 and older and all men aged 70 and older should get a DEXA scan at least once. If you've had a fracture, taken corticosteroids long-term, or have other risk factors, you should get tested earlier and repeat the scan every 1 to 2 years. A common viewer question is, I don't feel any pain. Do I really need a bone scan? The answer is, that's exactly why you need one. Osteoporosis is a silent enemy. It shows no symptoms until a bone breaks. Beyond bone density, there are other key indicators that should be regularly monitored, including vitamin D, calcium, and electrolyte levels in the blood. Vitamin D deficiency doesn't just affect bones, it can also weaken muscles, disrupt neuromuscular function, and raise fall risk. A 2021 CDC report found that up to 70% of Americans over 70 have vitamin D levels below recommended levels. Even in sunny areas, older adults don't synthesize vitamin D as efficiently as they used to. Similarly, low calcium levels and dehydration are common causes of nighttime cramps, especially in the calves. If you've ever woken up with intense leg cramps or felt tight, sore calves in the morning, it could be a warning sign of dehydration or electrolyte imbalance. A real-life example is Mrs. Eleanor, 75, from Florida. She had a habit of drinking tea instead of water, rarely went outside, and didn't eat dairy or fish. She seemed fine, until one light fall in her bedroom led to a shoulder fracture. Her daughter took her for testing, and the results revealed moderate osteoporosis, severe vitamin D deficiency, and low blood calcium. After 6 months of dietary changes, proper supplements, and daily walking, her bone density significantly improved. Blood tests should be done at least every 6 months, or as recommended by your doctor. Important markers include vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, iron, vitamin B12, creatinine for kidney function, and blood sugar levels. This is especially crucial for those taking multiple medications or living with chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or early-stage kidney disease. In the journey of aging well, you don't have to do everything alone. In the U.S., there are many resources available to help older adults and their families plan for healthy, safe living. Specialized services like senior care services, senior health care programs, or professional senior living advisors can help you choose what fits your situation best. Some people can live independently at home, but need medication reminders and light support. Others may benefit from transitioning to a senior care home, a place that offers tailored medical, nutritional, and physical activity services for older adults. Don't wait for a crisis to make decisions. The more proactive you are, the more control you keep over your health and your quality of life. If you're unsure where to start, remember these 3 key steps. Get a bone density scan to know your skeletal foundation. Run a blood panel to catch early signs of deficiencies. Speak with a medical expert or health advisor to build a personalized care plan. The small steps you take today will become your strongest defense tomorrow. Some viewers have asked, I'm not used to going to the hospital regularly. Is there a simpler way? Today, you absolutely can schedule tests at home, get quick checkups at nearby clinics, or receive online consultations from health professionals. Many insurance providers already cover these services under senior care plans. You just need to do a bit of research and choose a trusted provider. Finally, remember, Monitoring your health isn't about waiting for illness. It's an act of self-love, of respecting your body and preserving your independence in daily life. Don't wait until you need a cane, a wheelchair, or a hospital bed to start thinking about your bones, your muscles, or your vitamin D levels. Start with one simple test, and let knowledge guide you to a life that's stronger, lighter, and more resilient. Taking care of your health isn't complicated. It begins with one simple decision: to listen to your body and give it what it needs to stay with you, strong and steady, on your journey toward independent living. That's the core of every senior health tip and the very heart of every senior health and wellness program. A life of aging without fear, without regret, and without giving up control. And you deserve that. After understanding the importance of regular checkups and proactively tracking muscle, bone, joint indicators, many people still wonder, will changes in lifestyle, nutrition, and movement really make a difference? Can a body already weakened by age truly recover? The answer is absolutely, if you start today and believe in yourself. To help you feel that truth more deeply, I want to share a real story. A recovery journey powered by steady determination from a woman at age 82 who lost her ability to walk after a seemingly impossible accident. Her name is Mary. She's 82 now. She lives alone in a small apartment in the suburbs of Seattle. She loves flowers, enjoys cooking, and often spends her mornings reading by the window. Her life was peaceful, quiet, until one autumn afternoon 3 years ago, when everything changed. That day, Mary slipped as she stepped out of the bathroom. A fall that seemed minor broke her hip. The surgery was successful, but the recovery, that was a long and challenging journey. Mary once shared that during those weeks of lying still, unable to walk, she felt like she was truly old. She was afraid of losing her independence, afraid of becoming a burden to her family. But more than anything, she was afraid of losing herself, a woman who had always cherished her freedom and self-reliance. After leaving the hospital, her doctor advised her to walk every day, starting with just a few minutes and increasing gradually. They also gave her a nutritional plan to aid recovery: more protein, calcium, vitamin D, and proper hydration. Instead of brushing it off, Mary wrote every tip down and taped them to her fridge. On the first day, she walked for 2 minutes using a walker. It was exhausting, but she didn't quit. By day 7, she managed 5 minutes. By the end of the month, she stepped into her yard and watered her small vegetable garden. 6 months after the fall, Mary was walking 20 minutes every morning around her neighborhood. No walker, no wheelchair, just consistency, quiet strength, and unwavering will. She wasn't competing with anyone, only with the version of herself from yesterday. She said, "Every step I take is a reminder that I'm still here, and I still get to choose how I live." Mary's story isn't just a tale of recovery. It's living proof that no matter your age, your body still has the power to heal, if you give it the chance and the right kind of care. Mary didn't have a miracle. What she had was a strong will, a clear goal, and the kind of perseverance that inspires us all. So if you're 65, 70, or even 80, and you feel your body getting weaker by the day, please remember Mary. You don't need to do something extraordinary. You just need to take the first step. 1 glass of water each morning, 1 balanced meal, 1 scheduled checkup. Each of these small things adds up to a life that is solid, hopeful, and truly yours. This is the real meaning of healthy aging. Aging isn't about giving up. It's about adapting, understanding, and walking hand in hand with your body in a loving, intentional way. No one can turn back time, but anyone can make the years ahead healthier, more meaningful, and deeply human. Mary's story is also a reminder to all of us. Don't wait until a fracture, a hospital bed, or the loss of mobility forces you to start caring for your body. Love it today, with small, consistent, and heartfelt choices. You absolutely can do this, and we'll be right here, walking with you every step of the way. So now you've journeyed with me through quite a lot. Together, we've looked at the most common issues people over 60 often face. From muscle loss, balance problems, and nighttime leg cramps to the silent progression of osteoporosis that few recognize until it's too late. We've explored the underlying causes, from a lack of essential nutrients like protein, magnesium, vitamin D, and B12, to sedentary habits, dehydration, and ignoring the body's subtle warning signs. We've walked through specific solutions, making smart changes to your diet, doing simple home exercises, getting your bone density and blood levels checked regularly. And most importantly, we heard Mary's powerful story, living proof that age cannot stop a person from healing if they truly commit. So what should you do now? Not memorize every nutritional detail. Not jump into doing 10 exercises a day. The first and most important step is to decide. Choose to live proactively. Adopt a positive attitude. Learn to understand and respect your body. When you have that determination, the knowledge will follow. When you begin, your body will respond. And when you stay consistent, results will come faster than you ever imagined. Aging is never one way. You can slow it down, you can make it healthier, more graceful, even joyful. To do that, you can't rely on just one thing. Not just nutrition, not just exercise, not just checkups. They all work together, creating the solid foundation you need to preserve your independence, your sharpness, and your dignity. Nutrition is your fuel. You can't go far without the right type or enough of it. Focus on getting protein, vitamin D, calcium, and magnesium from natural foods. For those over 70, using vitamins for seniors over 70 can be helpful, but only with proper doses and medical guidance. Exercise keeps your engine from rusting. Gentle movements like walking, balancing on one foot, heel raises, or simply climbing stairs at home, all of them activate muscles, keep joints flexible, and most importantly, improve circulation. This is the backbone of every trustworthy senior health and wellness program. Health monitoring is how you listen to your body. A simple blood test can reveal hidden vitamin deficiencies. A bone scan can help you prevent future fractures. Talking regularly with experts in senior health care or using resources like senior care homes or senior care services doesn't make you weak. It makes you wise and proactive. And finally, the most important thing of all, your spirit. A spirit that doesn't give in, doesn't sink into fear, doesn't surrender to age. When you choose to walk for 5 minutes every morning, when you choose water instead of just coffee, when you choose to cook a healthy meal instead of eating whatever's quick, you're saying to the world, I'm still here, and I choose to live fully and well. If you ever feel lost on this journey, remember you're not alone. There are entire communities, programs, and learning resources built just for you to help you care for your body in a way that's informed and empowering. If you want to deepen your understanding, there are online courses and materials in the health and wellness degree field designed for adults who want to learn more about aging healthfully and purposefully. Remember, you don't need to do everything at once. Start with one small action like drinking enough water or taking a 5-minute morning walk. Small things, done daily, create big change over time. If you've made it this far in the video, it shows you're serious about your health. So turn that seriousness into action. Choose one thing to change today: a simple exercise, a nutrient-rich meal, or a checkup appointment. And don't forget to share this video with someone you love. Because health, like joy, grows when we share it together. If you found this video helpful, hit subscribe to get more weekly insights, practical tips, and powerful stories about senior health tips. It's the easiest way to stay informed. And stay connected with us on this shared journey toward a stronger, happier aging experience. Health is a journey, not a destination. And every step you take today is a gift to your future self. You deserve a strong, vibrant old age because you've worked your whole life for it. Now it's time your body gets what it truly deserves. Start today.